Hi, all. Hi there. I am an idiot and a very lucky one because court was actually yesterday. I don't know, because it's the 6th month. I somehow thought six instead of I don't know what, but I was just over there, and thankfully the judge, Justice Larson, who has been who has been involved in the case, several dates so far, a couple of dates so far, um, and is at least passingly familiar with it. He continued it, and so it's going to be in August. Hey, Volga Vixen, great to see you. And yes, everything is okay. I just had court where I thought I had court, but it was actually yesterday. But thankfully, Justice Larson, who was the one, at least for now, handling this case and has been, he did not issue a warrant for my arrest. And that's only fair because, for example, at my first court date, my very first court date. Well, actually, no, there was the arraignment where you plead guilty or not, and then the second court date, the disposition conference, the first one, my attorney didn't show up. So and he got a pass, and then he had to be court ordered to show up at the second one. So it's kind of fair is fair. Plus, sometimes I have showed up at court at least one or two times with all this where it just got something just got continued, and at least once with this case anyway. um, yeah, I'm gonna have to thank him at some point. But then again, I mean, this case is so absurd to have me arrested, and he's at least passingly, if he can't, you know with a case like this, unless you get it dismissed early on and do the process, which my attorney screwed me out of doing, um, unless you get it dismissed early on by the court, then it's just up to the DA for a while. There are other things, like if they don't follow the rules, then you can put in a motion to get it dismissed, which I did do today, so it wasn't a complete waste at court. Um, and something called a bill of particulars, which is going to kind of function in the same way, where they had to basically tell me what I'm actually charged with. Um, yeah, and it is. Thank you for saying so. Absurd, ridiculous, retaliatory, and the whole 9 yards, and the kitchen sink. Um, luckily it worked out. Um, I I don't know how I managed to. Well, actually, I do know how I managed to do that. I've got 3 active cases they've thrown at me. One of them's serious, and there's so much. Yeah, but I'm gonna just have to be like super double extra careful from now on. Lucked out again, um, and yeah, I just wanted to come on and mea culpa, admit my idiocy, and thank Justice Larson, at least in principle. And now I'm stuck in town. Maybe I'll come back on later and do I guess the next case now coming up. I'm gonna have to worry about is this witness tampering thing. Is the next court date. So um, I don't know. I don't know, but maybe I'll be back later. And if not, thanks for being here. And nice to see you, Volkerwixen. And thanks for everything. And I think that's it. Lucky me. Seriously. I mean, I could have ended very badly. This is the second time I've kind of lucked out. But then again, I'd lucked out in as much as, the judges see things my way, which actually, given the circumstances, they should. That's fair. Um, I like the icon, the emoji there, Boulder Rickson. Thank you for. Yeah, it's nonsense. I don't even know. They have to get that past the grand jury, and I don't know. Given the evidence, I mean, what evidence they have? They have whatever that Dan Rock, the guy, he said, which is going to be, I'm guessing, lies, but I don't know. But they have the actual recording of the thing, which is very short. That's they can't say I said something else other than that to the grand jury. The prosecutor. I mean, he can spin it all kinds of ways, but he can't say, they can't offer perjured. They can't offer Daniel Rock's testimony if they know it's perjured. Is my understanding. They may try and they may get away with it, but they're not supposed to do it. Let me put it that way. So they have to present this case to the grand jury. What they're going to have to do is play that phone call, in which I clearly don't do any witness tampering. So, they're going to be hard pressed, I think, even to get it past the grand jury. Maybe not, but I think I can get it. I might be able to get it dismissed. And we'll start that early. So, contact fell out for 1 second. Yeah, but buffering, you mean? Anyway, again, thanks for being here. I'm gonna, I don't know, try to find something to do for the next few hours, or like 6 hours, and I can make use of that. Yeah, I got access to the internet. I can make all kinds of use of that. All right, so thanks again. Oh, your contact fell out from you. Well, that would make things difficult as well. At least at your end. But again, I'm glad you presumably got that straightened out. And so thanks again for being here. And yeah, keep fighting. Peace. And I'll talk to you all soon.